Hello everybody, and welcome back to my chatty, sassy channel here on YouTube, where we talk about all things luxury, be it luxury fashion, luxury travel, or life's luxuries in general. And today I'm going to be going through my entire luxury accessories collection, hence why I'm wearing this hat. And so I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I think is worth it, what I think is not worth it, things that I think were good purchases, things that I think were bad purchases, and if there are any other luxury accessories that I'm thinking about adding to my collection. And with that, let's jump into it, and we will start out with hats because that is what I am wearing. And we're obviously starting with Gucci. So I have this Gucci ball cap. This is the only time that I've ever done this. I got scared about price increase, and so I bought an item that I'd been thinking about, worried about a price increase. The price increase was like 25 bucks, like 15, 25 bucks. It was not that much. I shouldn't have gotten caught up in it. It was not worth it. Every once in a while, when I decide on a random whim that I want to have a logo, I'll pull out this ball cap. It's not my favorite thing, but it is a very nice ball cap. I will say, if you like a logo, if you want a ball cap, this is a great one for that. I keep this because I have it and because I probably couldn't get my money out of it if I tried to sell it. It's just not my style, and that's pretty much all I've got to say on it. My next ball cap is this YSL one. Also, not like, I don't love the fact that it has the big YSL logo on it, but that was why I wanted it, was because it had the big YSL logo on it. This is a $35 cap that they jacked up the price on by 10 times. And so it is ridiculously overpriced. I would not get rid of this because it is fun, but I don't know why I wanted this. I don't know why this was in my head that I needed to have this. I wear it a lot, don't get me wrong, and I enjoy wearing it when I do, particularly because a lot of times when I travel, I'll bring this with me because I wear all black when I travel, and so this goes with it great as a hat. This was a silly purchase, but it's a fun, silly purchase that I have fun wearing, and I love YSL, so I'm okay with it. I would not do this again. I'm not going to recommend that you spend this much money on a hat that's a $35 hat. It's a new era baseball cap. Like, there's no reason to pay the amount of money that I did for this, but it was a Christmas gift, and Christmas is meant for things that are ridiculous that you don't want to spend normal money on. So great Christmas gift. I wouldn't buy it again, but I do enjoy having it and wearing it. The only hat that I have that I think is worth it is this Hermes newspaper baker boy, I don't know what you call it, but I love it style of hat. I think it is super cute. I love it. It's fun. Yes, it does have Hermes H's on it in velvet, but honestly, it's so subtle that you can't really tell. And this is very much my style. It's very much my aesthetic. I have so much fun wearing it. I absolutely love this hat. I'm so glad that I got this hat. This was a great purchase. Out of my three hats, this is definitely the best one. Also the most expensive one, but this is the only one that I think was actually a worth it purchase, because was it worth the price tag? The price tag was ridiculous. So in that regard, no, but it is something that I love wearing hats. This very much is a elevated hat, and it is a fun hat, and it's a piece of luxury that makes my everyday life in the fall and winter a lot more fun, and that's what I want out of my luxury pieces. So it's doing its job, and for that reason, I definitely think that this one was a 10 out of 10 purchase for me. I'm also gonna throw in two more hats real quick. They're technically not luxury, but I think should go in this video. The first is, again, it's another like baker boy new style type of cap. This is a tweed cap by Barber. Love it. Way less than the Hermes one, still just as much fun. And then this one, which is actually from Australia, although not from Meredith in Australia. She was actually thinking of getting, I think, Blake one, and I was like, I actually already got one. And this is my David Morgan Banjo Patterson Akubra hat. It is a beaver felt hat. It is fantastic. I love this hat. Super great at keeping my head warm in the winter. Keeping, like, if there's like rain or something, keeping a drizzle off of my brow. My dad has two of these. He has this color and the fawn color. And fantastic hat. Highly recommend. Next, we have belts. And again, just like my hats are Gucci, YSL, and Hermes, my belts are also Gucci, YSL, and Hermes. So we're gonna go in that same order. First up, on the Gucci belt, I don't think I wore this at all last year. I'm not sure that I've worn it in the past couple of years. And that is my Gucci GG Marmont belt. You guys, if you know luxury, you know this belt. This belt was the thing for like a couple of years. Everyone had this or a knockoff version of it. it's just loud for me. That's the only reason I don't wear it. I did get it and wear it because my last name is G, and so I had fun wearing it for that. But yeah, like I said, it's a little loud for me. It's also very heavy piece of metal here. That's a weight to have on you. So I would not recommend getting this one. Next belt, great belt. Love this belt, beautiful belt. And that is my YSL belt. It has a very subtle YSL to it inside of this enameled center. Beautiful belt, love this belt. This was a seasonal belt. They don't do this anymore, which is a real shame because this was a fantastic belt. I highly recommend this belt if you can find one. Like I said, beautiful, subtle, great, fantastic belt. And next up, two Hermes belts. They're the same belt, just different colors. My Hermes Kelly belts. And so this is gold with gold hardware and rose gold hardware on the black belt. I had always thought that mine were supposed, that my brown one was supposed to be rose gold. It turns out that it's gold. It's a very subtle difference. Like, you really can't tell much of a difference at all. In fact, I'm not sure the difference is even showing up on camera. But I love these belts. These belts are totally worth it. The brown one I got here in the US as a gift. The black one was one that I bought in Paris last year. Definitely way better priced in Paris. The price in Paris is what I paid, well, what my husband paid for the brown one years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, probably 3 years ago, in Hermes in Orlando. So that tells you something about price increases and about price differences between the US and Paris. But I think this belt is fantastic. I can adjust it to wear with any waist, pant, skirt, dress. It is perfect. I love it. No complaints. 10 out of 10. Honestly, I would consider getting a navy in this. I would highly strongly consider getting a navy in this. Like, if I could get a navy, like a navy box leather in this, I think I would do it even at today's current prices. And then I also have a regular Hermes belt kit belt. This is in the 24 width. I like this one because it is a really good width to have. Definitely the Kelly is more usable functionality wise, but I really love this belt as well. I have the mini Constance H buckle in silver because my other two black belts have gold hardware. I want silver hardware, so I had a silver hardware belt option. And then I got the taupe on this side and the black on this side. This is in a size 80. This is in a size 80, and then I had 2 extra holes punched in it so that I could wear it with some of my higher waisted items, but I could also wear it with my lower waisted items. So that's how I decided to go about doing that. It's not ideal. That is the only issue that I have with the belt kits, but I do love that you get a 2-in-1 look. I love that you have so many different options for your belt buckle to get one that suits your style. I wanted the H. Yes, it's logo, but honestly, I think the H is nice enough that it's okay. And so I'm very glad that I have this one. I've been considering getting one that is gold and rouge H, and either just getting the belt strap because I really don't need another buckle because I do have the silver buckle, or getting it with the gold H so that I have a gold option to go on that other belt. Or maybe doing like a bit style in the gold, that way it's at least a different buckle that's not logoed. I've definitely considered both of those options. And finally, we are on to scarves, and I have so many scarves. First up is my Givenchy scarf. I love this scarf. I got this at Nordstrom Rack on clearance for like 150 bucks. Totally and completely worth it. It is massive. It is soft cashmere. I love this scarf. I cannot rave enough about this scarf. This one was fantastic. It's also gray, so it goes with whatever I'm wearing, and it's super long, super fluffy. It wraps really well, so it's great just like on top of something if I don't need a coat. It is great with a coat. This is, I think, definitely, as far as like wintry scarves, this one is the best one. But of course, you can't talk winter scarves without talking about the classics. Burberry. And I have the Burberry scarf in 2 colors. I have this beautiful brown and camel one. I of course have the classic camel, black, red, checked. Like, this is classic Burberry. They're both beautiful. They're both wonderful quality. But the Burberry scarves are on the shorter side, and the way that I like to wear my winter scarves, this is more of like I'm wrapping it around my neck and tucking it into my jacket. This isn't going to be I'm wearing the scarf as an extra thing with my outfit. So these are functionally very nice and pretty, but they don't get the same level of wear that the Givenchy does, because to me the Givenchy is just more practical. Those scarves are a classic luxury item, and so to that extent they can be worth it for a luxury lover, but honestly I would not, if something were to happen to my collection, I would not feel the need to replace my Burberry scarves. I'm not going to get rid of them because I'm very glad that I have them, because they are a classic luxury. Not necessarily worth the price tag though. So I think that I would actually skip the Burberry scarves, because I think that other houses offer better scarves. One that I do think is a better scarf though is the one from Hermes, and my husband does have one. I don't want to go downstairs and get it because my child is currently asleep downstairs, and I do not want to risk waking her up to get the scarf. So I'm going to put a picture of it here. I think this is a beautiful scarf, lots of wonderful neutral color options. I would go with this scarf over the Burberry, but I'd still go with my Givenchy over this one. For lighter colored scarves and stoles and silks and all of that, let's do stoles first, then I'll do my silks. From Hermes, I have this really beautiful one. Really beautiful scarf here. Absolutely lovely. Got this in Hawaii on our honeymoon. It's just not really my colors, so I don't really wear it, but I think that I may actually put it up as art in my daughter's room. Beautiful scarf, wonderful quality, love the scarf. Don't really wear it because the colors just aren't me. The one where the colors are me though, this gorgeous beauty of a scarf. I love this one. Both of these are the 140 shawls. This one I've worn so much because its colors are so me, its print is so me. This is very me. I got this in Paris last year. Fantastic, never getting rid of this. I could not speak highly enough about it. It also tells me that when you are buying scarves, buy ones not only they're going to function well for you, but they're going to match your wardrobe, match your color scheme, match when you're going to be wearing them. I wore this a lot. I will wear this a lot. It is amazing and fantastic, and I love it. The other one is beautiful and wonderful. It just doesn't get worn because it doesn't work for me color-wise. The other one that I have that, again, I'm not getting rid of is a beautiful piece. I'm probably going to frame this up behind my desk, I have decided, so that it actually gets some use because it is beautiful. This lovely carriage wheel scarf. Beautiful. Classic Hermes pattern. These are not my colors. Bright orange, not my color. It is beautiful, it is stunning, it is incredible. It's going to go up behind my desk. But it is not my color, that's why it doesn't get worn. Also, the 90 by 90s functionally just don't work as well for me. I don't enjoy wearing them and styling them. They don't work as well. So this just doesn't really work out for me, which is a shame because it's super pretty. But again, this is another example of I wanted this scarf because it was in the orange, which is Hermes. It's a very classic pattern. I didn't think about when getting it how I was going to wear it. And because of that, it shows in the fact that I haven't worn it. And I even got an accessory to go with it so that I would hopefully wear it more, and it didn't help because the colors are wrong in the scarf for me. And that is my scarf ring. And so it is the trio scarf ring in gold. Beautiful scarf ring, but the scarf isn't gonna work, so I'm never gonna wear the scarf ring. But I'm going to keep it anyway because I have it, and on the rare occasion that I do want to wear the scarf, that I do find a way to style it, that I do find a way to make it work for me, this is handy. And then I have 3 twillies. My first one is this beautiful, vibrant blue. I've worn this quite a bit, and I've worn that one a lot around my neck. This next one is, again, very beautiful. Navies, creams, browns. Very much my colorway. I've worn this a lot tied onto a bag as a bag accessory. Not so much worn on me, but it makes a great bag accessory for me. So I love this one for that. And that is why I bought this one, whereas the other one I bought to go around my neck. So they're being used for their purposes. And then the final one I have, I got to go with my Birkin, which is this beautiful one. And it's beautiful. And I did use it on my Birkin a couple of times, but then I've ended up using this actually a lot in my hair. So around my ponytails, around as a headband, around my buns. I love using this one as a hair accessory. So all 3 of my twillies are all used. I use them each in a different way because the patterns suit them for me in different ways. And so I'm really glad that I have all 3 of my twillies. I am considering getting another one for my Birkin that's more of a summer one. And so I am considering that. There's a specific one that I am looking for that I have not seen come up on the website that hasn't come into the store yet. So if it does, I'll probably buy that one, but I think that that would be my last twilly. And then I have 2 luxury pairs of sunglasses. The first one is this pair of Tom Ford sunglasses. I think they're kind of fun, they're light, they're nice. They aren't great sun protection, but on a day where it's really overcast and I'm just wearing sunglasses for the fun of it, these are super great. I love the fact that they're two-tone. I got these from Somehow Adulting's panic sale last year, and so I really enjoy these. And then the other pair I wore for about 15 minutes in New York and haven't worn them at all since because they are very heavy, and so these are actually listed for sale because I don't like a heavy sunglass. I like a really lightweight metal sunglass. So acetate sunglasses are just not for me. But they are these Ferrari sunglasses. These are for sale on my Instagram closet page, or you can email me about them. Super cool, super awesome. They are basically new. Comes with everything. The sunglass case, the ribbons, the box, all of it comes. So reach out to me if you are interested in purchasing those. So that is it for my luxury accessories collection. Let me know if you would like to see my ready-to-wear or my shoe collections, because I believe that those may be the only 2 that I haven't done. I've done lots of jewelry collection videos of different groupings. I have done my handbag collection. I've done my small leather goods collection, now my accessories collection. So if you would like to see ready-to-wear or shoes, let me know about that, because those will be a little bit harder to film just with trying them on, and they're a lot more time consuming. So I want to make sure that there is a real want for those videos before I put hours and hours into filming them. But with that, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye!